What is going on, guys? We're back again with another dual episode review of Redo of Healer, episode 8 and 9. This one, I mean,
Uh,
alright, episode 8 is introduction to another character, another companion, if we're gonna call her that,
I say
Eve,
waifu.
that as well. And then, of course, episode 9, it's still tied, it's still connected to episode 8. But we're gonna talk. It's still connected to episode 8, but we're gonna talk about episode 8 first before going on to 9. But now this new character Eve comes into the mix, and of course she was teased in the intro of Redo of Healer. So eventually we know she's going to have some kind of involvement with Keyaru in some kind of way or some kind of fashion and whatnot. And allegedly, when Keyaru does finally meet her, and this happens at a bar or an inn or however you want to call it, where humans and demons are pretty much coexisting with each other.
Yeah,
And they're in harmony, which is a good thing with this. And as Keyaru is, having a conversation with the guys that's sitting at the table, here comes Eve, and she belongs to I think a Black Wing tribe or something.
yeah, that's what they call it, like the Black Wing tribe, and they're known for being very strong. And the demons aren't really fond of that tribe specifically, so they want to
Right.
exterminate them.
Right, and there's like a
And
very high bounty for her.
yeah, and it definitely shows Kiaru's interest once he just blurts out, "Hey, are you the demon lord?" and
Yeah,
causing more of another fight again, just to try to prove a point.
yeah, yeah. Eve belongs to the Black Wing tribe, and because of how rare her clan is, a lot of them are pretty much almost extinct. So she's trying to lay low, and she's been avoiding people, escaping people all of her life. She doesn't trust anybody. She's very just by herself for the most part.
Yeah, and the sad part about her origin is anyone that in her tribe actually dies, their soul goes straight into her wings. So she knows when somebody's dead.
Mm,
That hits. You see
yeah,
in the beginning of the earlier episode.
man, that sucks. And then, of course, what escalates is some guys decide to rough up the place, completely destroy the place that they were in, and trying to get Eve. But of course, Keyaru and company fend them off and successfully escape with Eve and taking her somewhere where they're completely safe from the people that were trying to chase after her.
And definitely doing the dirty for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
But then afterwards, I like how he brings Setsuka and just start, hey, we're gonna get some revenge because you find out these aren't ordinary people. They look like centaurs or minotaurs, but they're called from the Mad Cow tribe.
Yeah, and I think this is what you're going into episode 9.
Yeah, this is where it, like, sort of just escalates a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, definitely.
And I love how Kiaru always has a plan or some kind of motion. He's like, oh, hey, this bar, nice food. He replaced his fate, and the Mad Cow tribe already knew his scent right off the bat, so he wasn't able to play the same trick as he does with people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then he gets Setsuna to track them down, and that's where, like, shit just gets serious.
Oh yeah. Of course, they end up finding them. They end up finding the guys that attacked the bar, that attacked Keyaru and Setsuna and Freya and Eve. I'm like forgetting the names.
Yeah, these names they just feel so plain.
Yeah,
I just used to say Flare instead of Freya, then Setsuna instead of Ice Wolf Waifu, and then Eve or Black Angel.
yeah,
But then what I do like is he brings Setsuna because he knows that she's a hunter and likes to kill
yeah,
for him. But the setup, do you want me to say it? I'll get it over with.
yeah. Go ahead.
So, in the previous episode, we see him use an aphrodisiac that tries to seduce women, but he uses it on their steed or their. I'm going to say this as a pun, but a counterpart,
Or a cow
which is
bull,
touche.
cow bull, or a bull cow, or I think bull cow.
Yeah, and then we just see him pour the aphrodisiac on the bull, and we just watch this cow just give a creature his like baloney,
Yeah.
straight up. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like there was no beef or anything. It was just straight up. You just see this man getting rawed. It was
Yeah.
brutal.
Yeah, that guy got raped by the bull cow.
Like I've never seen that in an anime. Like that moment. We just watched like a beefcake go on.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, what in the fuck?
I'm surprised no mooing was going on, but
Oh god.
but then we actually just say, oh hey, it looks like they just slept on a job, and we just see Keyaru and Setsuna just do everything quick and painless,
Yeah.
and then left two alive.
For the bull to do whatever that they want. They said, hey, we're gonna starve down here or whatnot. Well, you have the bull cow, but you got to make sure the bull cow doesn't eat you. And with those guys, with their broken bones and whatnot, their arms are broken, legs are broken, they're pretty much screwed. We can go ahead and
Literally screwed.
Yeah.
We're not talking about like they're done for. They're gonna get their cheeks clapped and everything.
Yeah.
Rip. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's like the calmest way he had revenge.
Yeah, and that's one of the key things about Keyaru is that when there's an opportunity for him to get revenge, he's on it. He's going after it. And that's the part of him that you get to see where he becomes very... As Setsuna and Freya was mentioning to Eve that Keyaru's a nice guy, he's a good guy and whatnot, there's that side of Keyaru where when it comes to getting revenge, when it comes to getting back at people, he is very, very evil about it. And he will get it in any way that he wants to and make sure it happens and make sure that you're going to get it the worst way. And moving forward up until towards the very end, Keyaru ends up finding out that, hey, Norn is here. And who's also with Norn? Blade.
Oh my god. I wish Bullet was there just to end both of their fucking lives.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm guessing that they're gonna save him for possibly a later episode, but
yeah.
But now it's what's Keyaru gonna do now? Because now Blade is with them. But prior to that, Keyaru did say that even with the army that Norn has brought, he's not capable of handling them. He's not capable of handling them. Like, he doesn't have the right kind of firepower he needs to go up against them. Maybe he does, because now Freya has a much more powerful staff. That's a possibility. And then, of course, Setsuna becoming even better in her combat efficiency. There's that. And then, of course, Eve with her powers. There's also that. So,
yeah, there's also the fact that Keyaru can also try to find that god armor or find a gemstone so he can actually unlock his true power.
Right.
And then Eve actually summoning the god of diseases. Can we just put that in consideration? That she isn't able to start the trial because she hasn't traveled across the world, but
right.
Summoning a god of diseases.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's OP.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That is smoke I want to see.
Yeah, so we're definitely gonna have to wait until Wednesday evening to see what's gonna happen next in the next episode of Redo of Healer, because now that Blade is in the picture along with Norn, Keyaru as Keyaru mentioned before in previous episodes, that Norn is pretty much like in some kind of way maybe stronger than Keyaru, but Keyaru's gonna have to be really, really smart about how to approach Norn and that army that Norn is, that army of guards that she has, and of course Blade herself. So it's gonna be a really interesting turn of events to see how this is all going to unfold and how it's all gonna play out.
I'm definitely looking forward to this.
Definitely. Well, y'all, that concludes our episode dual review of episode 8 and 9 of Redo of Healer. Let us know in the comment section below what are your thoughts on this. And yeah, until next time, and as always, stay classy.
Peace.